Hi everyone, in our previous tutorial we have created this beautiful homepage step by step using HTML and CSS. And after creating the homepage, we have made this homepage responsive for our tablet mode. Here you can see that we have our tablet mode version. And after creating the tablet mode, we have created the mobile version also. So this is the mobile version. And now in this part we are going to create our this beautiful about us page. And in our about us page we have a background image, we have a heading here, and then we have a beautiful image and some text here, and our awesome feature section, and then we have our trusted by section also. So in this part we will create this about us page, and we will make this page responsive for mobile and tablet as well. And if you guys didn't watch the part 1 yet, link will be given in the description. Please guys check out the part 1 also. And in a few moments we will create this about us page step by step using HTML and CSS. But before we get started, if you guys are new in my channel, then please subscribe, like this video, and press the bell icon for the future videos. And if you guys have any question about this video, please let me know in my comment section. That's it guys, let's get started. Before we go to about us page, first we have to do some work in our home page. If I go to my website, here you can see that if I click on the home page, here you can see that the home link is highlighted, and now I want to do the same for our this website also. So for doing this, we just have to add a class in our navbar. I will show you how to do that. Here you can see that if I now hover, our color is now changing. So I will use the same technique for highlighting the home section. So let's go to our code here in our index, and here you can see that we have our navbar. And if I now go to my style sheet and go to the top, here you can see that if I hover on our nav links, our color is now changing. So I will simply add another line here and just copy this one and then paste it here, add a comma, and here instead of hover it will be active. So here you can see that we are adding an active class, and now we just have to add this active class in our home section of our index page. Here you can see that we have a list for home, and here inside this anchor tag we have to add a class here, and the class name will be active. That's it. So now save, and if I go to my website, and now here you can see that our home page is highlighted. Now if I go to my index again, and here you can see that we have to add some address here for different pages. So currently I am now in my home page, so that's why I don't have to add any address for our home page, but we have to add address for our these pages. So now let's add the addresses. So for the about page I will create a separate index file, so that's why the file name will be about.html. That's it. And for the blog page it will be blog.html, and for the course page it will be course.html, and at the last for our contact us page it will be contact.html. That's it. So we have done everything in our home page. Now we have to create our about us page. So that's why just create a new file typing Ctrl+N, and now we have to save the file. So for saving the file, type Ctrl+S, and here now we have to give the name. So for the about us page we have to create a about.html page. That's it. Now for the about us page I will simply copy everything from our index and then paste it here. That's it. Now if I go to my website, and now here you can see that the address is showing index.html. Now if I click on the about us page, here you can see that now the address is now changed and it is about.html. So since I am now in my about us page, I want to highlight the about us page, not the home. So that's why let's go to our index, not index, in our about us page, and we have to remove the class name from home page to our about us page. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and now here you can see that about us page is highlighted. So now we have to start working on our about us page. So let's go to our about us page here. So in our about us page, here you can see that we have the same navbar, same background, I mean the styling, and here you can see that we have a awesome feature section common here, and then our footer section is also common. So from our about page I will simply, we need the nav page, we need the home, and we need the feature section also, but we don't need the code section, so that's why delete this one. And we don't need any registration, any profile section also, so delete these things also. Now save and go to our website. Now here you can see that we have now only one section left. So now we have to create the others. So for creating the others, first we have to create this heading. So let's go to our code, let's go to our hero section, and from here I just need the h2, I don't need anything else, so that's why I will simply delete these things. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that we have only our this heading. Now I want to change the heading, and the heading will be this one, about Tech Educa. So paste the heading here, that's it. Now we have changed the heading also. So after this one, now here you can see that our this background is taking full screen width and height, but now here we have a smaller height here, so we have to fix this one. So for fixing this one, we just have to go to our code, and here it will be not home, it will be about home. Okay, and now we have to add a styling for our this ID also. So let's go to our style sheet. Here you can see that we have our home. I will simply copy the home styling from here and go to the bottom, and underneath the footer we have to comment out first, and it will be about, that's it. And I will paste the home section here. So from here I will simply copy the about home and then paste it here, that's it. Close the index file. So first thing I will do, I will change the background image, and it will be back1.jpg, that's it. And from height it will be 60 vh. Now save and go to our website. So guys, here you can see that we have decreased the height, and we have added a different background image. And now we have to style our this heading. So for styling the heading, just copy this one and then paste it here. Then we have a h2 here inside the about home ID. So first I will give a color, and our color will be white. Then I will give a font size will be 2.2 rem, and then I will add a letter spacing, and it will be 1 pixel. Now save and go to our website. So guys, here you can see that we have created our this background image and our this heading. So after our this one, we have to create our this section. We have a image here in the left side, and we have some text in the right side, so we have to create the section. So for creating the section, let's go to our code, and underneath the home let's create another section here, and let's give a ID also, and the ID will be about container, that's it. And in the about container I will create two different parts. One part will take our this image, and another part will take our this text. So let's create a div tag here, and the class name for our part 1 will be about image, that's it. And then we have to create another div tag for our text, and the class name will be about text. So in our about image we have to add an image here, and I have a images folder, and inside the images folder I have a image here which is a.png, that's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have now added the image. So after the image, now we have to create our this text. So let's go to our text div here, and first we have to create a h2. So just copy the heading from here and then paste it here. Then we have to create a paragraph. So for the paragraphs, just copy this one and then paste it here, that's it. And then we have to create our this two section. Here you can see that we have some small images and then text, paragraph, and we have to create this thing also. So for creating this one, let's go to our code, and here we have to create a div tag, and the class name of this div tag will be about fee, it means about features. So first I will add an image, and I have a images folder, and inside the images folder I have a feature one image, that's it. And then we have to create another div tag for the text. So the class name will be feature text, that's it. And then let's create a h5, and for the h5 it will be 400 plus courses, that's it. And then we have to create a paragraph. So paragraph will be this one, copy and paste it here. That's it. So guys, here you can see that we have created one about feature. Now we have to create another one. So for creating the next one, copy this section and then paste it here. That's it. Now if I go to my website, here you can see that we have our image, heading, paragraph, these images. So now we have to style these things. So for styling, let's go to our code, and from here just copy the about container ID and go to our style sheet and then paste it here. Now if I go to my website, here you can see that our this part and our this part is now in one column, but we want these things in one row. So that's why let's add display flex, and we have to add align items center, and then I have to add some padding here from left, right, top and bottom. And the padding from top, it will be 8 VW, from left 8, and from bottom 2, from right it will be also 8 VW. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that now everything is now in one row, and we have some space from left, right, top and bottom here. So after this one, now we have to specify width for our this part, and we will also specify width for our this part also. So just go to our code. From here copy this ID and then paste it here. Go to our about, and here you can see that we have a class name for our this part, which is about image. Copy this one and then paste it here. First I will give a width, and it will be 60%. Now save. Here you can see that now it is taking 60%. So after this one, now we have to give a width for our this part also. Now copy this one and then paste it here, and we have to change the class name, which is about text. Now copy this about text and paste it here. That's it. Now for the about text, it will be taking 40%. Now save, go to our website. Okay, now it is, I think, taking 40%. Okay, now we have to add some space between these two parts, so that's why we have to add a padding right here in our this image, and it will be 60 pixel. Now save. Here you can see that now this image is taking 60 pixel width from the right side. So we have done with our this image part. Now we have to work on our this feature text. So for this one, just copy this one from here and then paste it here. Then we have to target our H2 for our heading. For the heading, I will give a different color, and the color will be this one. Then I need some padding from the bottom, and it will be 15 pixel. Now save, and here you can see that we have changed the color of our text, and we have some space at the bottom. And now I will simply give a color for our this text also. So for this one, just copy and then paste it here, and instead of H2 it will be P, paragraph, and I will give a different color, and color will be this one. And here I need a font width, and the font width will be 300. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that we have changed the color and the font width of our this paragraph. So after this one, we have to fix our these images. These images is taking too much width and height, so we have to fix this one. Here you can see that our image and our this text is actually in one column, but I want these things in one row like this one. So for changing the aligning, we just have to copy this class and paste it here. Then we have to target our about fee class from here and then paste it here. So I will use display flex for aligning in one row. Then I will use justify content space between, because I need some space from the between, and the align items will be flex start. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that our image and our text is now in one row. So now we have to specify some width and height for our these images. Just copy this text from here and then paste it here. Then we have to target our image, and this image will take 50 pixel width, and they will take background size, cover, and a background position center. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and now here you can see that they are taking 40 pixel or 50 pixel, 50 pixel width. We have to define the width for our this text also. So let's go to our code and copy this one and then paste it here. Then we have to go to our about, and from here we have to copy the fe text class from here and then paste it here. Now we have to give a width of 90%. Now if I go to my website, here you can see that we don't have any space between this image and our this text. So that's why in our image I will add a margin right, and it will take 20 pixel. Now save, go to our website. Yeah, now we have much space here. And now I need some space on the top also, because we don't have any space on the top. So that's why let's go to our FE section, and here I will add a margin top here, and it will take 30 pixel. Save and go to our website, and now here you can see that we have a space here on the top. Now we have to style our this heading, a smaller heading. So for changing these things, just copy this class name from here and then paste it here. Then we have to target our H5 for our those smaller headings. And then now I'll give a font size, and it will be 16 pixel. Then I will give a different color, and the color will be this one. Now save and go to our website, and now here you can see that we have changed the size of our this heading. And now we have to go to our about.html, and then we have to change the image and our this text here. So let's go to our about, and for the image it will be featured 2 image, and for the heading we have to add lifetime access, paste it here. That's it. Now save and go to our website. Now here you can see that we have changed the images and the headings, and this is looking good. Okay, now here you can see that I think this image is actually taking a bit more space from our actual website. Okay, let's go to our style, and if I go to our image here you can see that we have our image. Okay, here you can see that we have gave about us image to take 60%. Now we have to target our image inside our this about image class. So target our image, and inside our 60% I want to take our this image to take 100% width and height. So after this one, here you can see that in our text I don't need any padding, so delete the padding. Instead of give padding in our about text, I will give the padding in our image box, and here I will add padding right, and it will take 60 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and now here you can see that yes, now this image is taking perfect width and height. So we have created our this section also, and we have our awesome feature section also. So after this one, now we have to add our this trusted by section. So for creating this one, let's go to our code. First we have to collapse this one, and then here underneath the feature we have to create another section, and we have to give an ID here, and it will be trust. That's it. So in our trust we have to add a heading and a paragraph. So I will simply copy the heading and paragraph from here, close this one and paste it here, and we have to change the heading. It will be trusted by, and then paste it here. That's it. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that we have our trusted by and our this text here. So after adding our heading and paragraph, we have to add our this images. So for adding the image, let's go to our code, and underneath the paragraph we have to create a div tag, and we have to give a class name, and it will be trust image. That's it. And here we have to add 6 image. So let's create an image tag, and I have a images folder, and here we have trust one here, png. Now I will simply copy this one and paste it 5 times. That's it. And here it will be 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have 6 images here. So now we have to align these things, we have to style these things. So that's why just copy this trust ID from here and then paste it here. First thing I will do, I will align everything in the center. So that's why text align will be center. Now save, and here you can see that now everything is center. Now next what we have to do, we have to add some padding for top bottom, left and right. Let's add some padding. And padding from top it will be 8 VW, from left 8 VW, from bottom it will be 8 VW. Okay, let's give only 8 VW from everywhere. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have now 8 VW space or padding from everywhere. Now we have to align our these images, so that's why I just copy this trust ID from here and then paste it here. Then we have to target our trust image. Now copy this image and then paste it here. First let's give a width of our these images, so that's why target our image, and here we have to give a width of 90 pixel, and the height will be auto. Now save and go to our website, and now here you can see that they are taking 90 pixel width. Now we have to add some space on the top of our these images. That's why copy this class and then paste it here. Let's add a margin top and it will be 60 pixel. And if I go to my website, here you can see that we don't have any space between these images, but we have a lot of space this section and our right section. So that's why we have to use display flex, and justify content will be a space between, because I want some space in between, and align items will be center. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that now they are taking perfect width and height, and also they have some space in between. Yeah, now this is looking good. So guys, here you can see that we have successfully created our this about us page, and now we have to make this page responsive for mobile and tablet as well. So just inspect the website. So this is our iPad, and here you can see that in our iPad it is looking good, but we have to actually adjust the space from left and right for our this section. So I will decrease the space from this section from left and right. If I now select this section, here you can see that we have actually padding here, too much padding. Now I want to decrease the padding, so that's why I click right and copy the rule from here, and let's go to our media query for 769 pixel, and here let's comment out and it will be about, and then paste the rule here, and from the left it will be 4, from the right it will be also 4. That's it, and I don't want to change anything from here. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that we have now less space from left and right, and here we have too much space beside the image. If I now select, here you can see that the green area. So here you can see that we have padding right 60 pixel, but I want to decrease the space, I want to decrease the padding, so that's why I just copy the rule from here and paste it here. I don't want to change the width, but the padding will be 30 pixel. Now save, go to our website. Yeah, now this is looking much better. So after all these things, now here you can see that again we don't have any space left between. So here I will actually decrease the width of our these images. If I now select the images, they are taking 90 pixel. Now I will decrease the width, so that's why I just copy the text from here and then paste it here, and it will be taking 50 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and yeah, now here you can see that they are looking good. So guys, here you can see that for the tablet mode we have created our this about us page, and now we have to make the second version for our mobile. So let's select the mobile from here. So here you can see that in our mobile version this section is not looking good, so we have to change the section. They are actually in one row now, but for the mobile I will change the aligning, and they will be in column, in one column. So for changing the aligning, just select the section, this one, and from here just copy the rule and go to our code and go to our 475, and here we have to comment out first, and it will be about, and then paste the rule here. For the about container I don't want to change any padding, but here I will change the flags direction. In our large screen it was in row, but for this screen, our mobile screen, it will be column. Now save, and here you can see that they are now in one column, but we have to decrease the width and height of our these sections, because they are still taking the width we have given in the last media query. So that's why we have to select the image here. Here you can see that this image. Now from here just copy the rule and go to our code and then paste it here. Here this part will take 100% of width, and I don't want any padding right, it will be 0. Now save, go to our website. Here you can see that it is now taking 100% width and height. And now we have to do the same for this one. Just select this one. Here you can see that we have our about text. Now copy the about text and then paste it here. It will be 100%. Save and go to our website. Here you can see that now it is looking much better. And guys, I think our this text should be on the top and our this image should be at the bottom of our this text. So we can do this also. We will just have to change here and it will be column reverse. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that we have our text at the first and we have our image at the bottom. Now I want some space at the bottom of our this text. So that's why just go to our code and in our text we have to add padding bottom and it will be 20 pixel. Now save, go to our website. Here you can see that, yeah, now we have a space, and I think this aligning is looking much better than the previous one. Okay, now we have done this one. So for the trusted why we have to now break the line, because we don't have that much space for these 6 images. So that's why just select this section, this image section. So this one, just copy this rule from here and go to our code and then paste it here. Here we have margin top 60. I will decrease the space and it will be 40. And here you can see the display flex, justify content will be center. And then here I will add flex wrap. That's it. Now save, go to our website. And here I will actually increase the width of our these images. So that's why just select this one and then copy the rule from here and then paste it here. And here they will take 60 pixel width, and then I will add some space from left and right for each of these images. So that's why let's add margin, and the margin from top and bottom will be 10 pixel, from left and right it will be 15 pixel. Now save and go to our website. Yeah, now here you can see that they are aligning in the center and they have also have a space between them. So yeah guys, I think our about us page is also done for our mobile and for our tablet mode as well, and this page is looking good in our large, medium and a small screen. So guys, here you can see that we have done with our about us page, and we have made this about us page responsive for mobile and tablet as well. That's it for our this part, and in our next part we will create our blog page. Here you can see that we have a blog page here. We have some blogs here, and then we have some categories in the right section. And if we click on the read more, here you can see that we have a specific blog and we have some text here and we have another button here. And we will also make this page responsive. So if I inspect the website, here you can see that. So guys, that's it for our this part, and I hope I will see you in our next part also. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You guys learned something new from this one. And if you guys really enjoyed this tutorial, then please subscribe, like this video and press the bell icon for the future videos. And if you guys any question about this video, please let me know in my comment section. So that's it guys, let's see you in our next tutorial.